Hey, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to Anthony's Kitchen. Today I have Uncle Neil here with us for the West Coast.
Hi everybody.
And today we're going to prepare a nice special charcoal paella for you with some lobster, monkfish, shrimp, mussels, chicken, some chorizo. We're going to do it Filipino style. Nanay Panoy. Tagalog. Yeah. Alright. So to get started, we're going to prepare like the base elements. We're going to make the sofrito thing, and what that's going to be, we're going to cut some tomatoes, some garlic, some onions, some peppers. So Uncle Neil, why don't you get in the fridge and grab those peppers out of the fridge, and we'll show everybody how to get started. Good, awesome, excellent, excellent. So have you ever chopped up garlic before?
Probably not the way that you're going to show me.
Alright, so we'll take some trusty old knives. I'll show you off here and I'll get you all started. So garlic, pretty easy, lots of flavor in it. This is going to be an essential part to the dish. So we're just going to take the garlic out of the clove right here, you see, like that. And pretty much what we're going to do is just chop it up really close. So we'll get up here, if you want to get up close there and have a look. You're going to take that, take the top of your knife over there, pound it down, and there you go. So that garlic comes out as one piece, and you see the little dry bit there, we'll just cut that part out. Discard that and put it away here. There we go. We're good here. And so we can start off with that. You can start off with the garlic, and we'll use a whole clove of garlic because it's really nice and tasty. Next, what you see here, we're going to start off with some peppers. Got some lovely peppers from the Byward Market. Nice Ontario grown peppers. Look at that orange beauty right there. Oh, so beautiful. And if you catch a close up, my lovely wife growing some fresh herbs, Carrie. She's growing some fresh herbs in the garden, so we're going to use some of those herbs in our mojito mix that we're going to cook up. Nice mojito mix, nice limey flavor with some mint. It'll get you really going on, really good. Okay, so for the peppers, what you want to do is you want to cut off that top of that pepper just like so, and we're going to take off the insides, right? So you're going to rip up the inside, give it a little wash underneath the water, and we'll flip it up, and we're going to cut it in half. Just like that. So now you got a little orange pepper here cut in half. We're going to trim down the edge of the sides there, nice and slowly. And now you got some even pepper going on right there. Alright. So really what we're doing is, it's called mise en place. We're getting everything ready for the paella, and we're just going to finish chopping up some of these vegetables here, and we'll be back with you in a few minutes. Welcome back to the cooking show here with Chef Chan and Uncle Neil. We're back in town. We're going to finish cutting up the rest of these vegetables. We got some Spanish onion straight from the Byward Market. You know, you get better support your local farmer. We got some special thing called Spanish saffron, and what it is, it comes from the crocus plant. It's the little stimulant thing that comes from the crocus plant, and it's hand picked. So you know, pretty costly, but this is what's going to give paella that special color and flavor. So now we're going to continue cutting the Spanish onion, and Uncle Neil, have you cut a Spanish onion before?
I've chopped it and diced it, but are you looking for rings, or what, are we doing something different?
So what we're going to do is we're going to dice it, and I'll show you a really quick way. So if you cut off the top and the bottom, and you can split it in half out here. We'll just take this half first. You can do just peel that, when you cut it in half, you can just peel off that outer ring. It's pretty hard and it's not tasty, so we'll just give it a quick rinse under the water here. And now what you can do, when you want to dice it really close, you just chop in little lines here, like little lines like this, all the way down, like so. And we'll cut this in half, just to give everyone a feel. So now you got little lines. Now these little grooves here act as like little cuts in between the onion himself. So when you just go like this and chop them up, it creates little diced onions, right? So we'll let you continue on with the rest of this onion here. And this onion, we'll use one whole Spanish onion, because the onion is going to give it some flavor. And then we're going to chop up some of these tomatoes and green onions, and we're pretty much ready with our vegetables. And we'll be right back to you after these messages. Welcome back. And we're almost done here. As you can see, we've diced up the tomatoes, the red peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers, garlic, some onions. Got a little bit of parsley and cilantro mix here, some green onions. And now we're going to go into the seafood portion of the paella. We got yeah. We'll go down to your local fishmonger. They'll give you some shrimp here. These are like 30, 40, and what that means is there's about 30 to 40 per pound, in the shrimp. And these are black tiger shrimps with the vein removed, so it actually saves you some time. So that's a good quick thing that you can do when you're in for time savings. Get the ones with the vein removed already, because you don't want that little black thing in between your shrimp. These have been frozen, so what we're going to do is just to defrost it quickly, is going to soak it in some cold water. And then, Uncle Neil, I'm going to get you to clean mussels. Have you ever cleaned some mussels before?
I've never cleaned mussels.
We're back with mussels. And you get mussels like this in the bag. You get it fresh from your local seamonger. And if you give it a quick tap, and if it closes, it should close. If it doesn't close, just throw it away. That means it's dead. It's no good. So this one here.
That's the way to tell before you prepare.
Exactly. So see, this one's closing right up. This guy's a little live. Neat trick is take your potato brush and you know, when you're scrubbing out the dirt, you actually want to scrub the mussels out so that you don't get any of that sand from the ocean. And usually along this piece you have something called a beard. If you see something sticking out, it's usually looks like seaweed. You just want to pull that right out, and we're going to clean these mussels. So I'll get you here. I'm going to put you underneath the sink, and I'll colander will want some cool water underneath it. And you can come up closer, Chris, if you want. And we're going to scrub these mussels with this and place it in one of our trusty old bowls here. There we go. We got a trusty old bowl, so we're going to take that, just scrub along with your, you don't need any, don't put soap on it, just regular cold water, and look for that tap. If that's clean down there, you're good to go. Into the, in the container.
Sounds good.
Welcome back to Paella night at Tony's place. So now we got some monkfish. We're going to dump this in here, this little wok. We've been cleaning out some of those shrimps and taking the shells. Don't throw that away, because this makes good stock. And this is a stock base that we're going to use for the paella tonight. What we went to the local fish market. We got some lovely fresh monkfish. Monkfish is like lobster. It smells fresh from the ocean. We're going to give it a quick rinse, and then we're just going to cut it into some pieces, roll some lime into it, and we'll be all ready. So you can just cut these small pieces, Uncle Neil, here, in little cubes like that. Yeah, we're good. When you get to the middle piece here, see how it's thick at the end? We're going to cut this piece in half, and then we're going to cut it up in little pieces here. Now, I have a special surprise today because Auntie Chana, Chris, and Uncle Neil are here in town. So usually we do this with, you know, some monkfish, some shrimp, some mussels. We got some shrimp mussels. But today, I have a special treat. Fresh from the East Coast, we went and decided to go get some live lobster. Ooh. Look at this guy. And we're going to put them in the charcoal barbecue. And this is going to be flavoring. Anything else, the legs, all that, we're going to put in the stock. It's going to be a seafood stock mixed with some chicken broth. And we're going to put some of this lemon thyme here and mint that we've been growing in the garden. And we're going to be all set. So we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Alright, so we've got our shrimp here, our monkfish, vegetables, mussels. Next thing for this great, wonderful paella is some homemade chorizo. These are fresh again from the butcher. We didn't have time today, but what you can do is mix some tequila, some lime, some garlic, cumin, black pepper, salt, grind it all up with some pork fat, put it tight in a knot through your sausage maker, and you're all set to go. Homemade chorizo. So we're going to cut this up. We're going to prep our lobster, cut up some chicken pieces. All it is just chicken bones. We'll put it all together, we'll chop it up, and then we'll start seasoning it. Right back with you in a few minutes here. Welcome back. So now you got some chicken legs. When we just rinse these really quickly under some cold water, get rid of the grit and everything else that you get from the butcher. So what you're going to do is just cut it down the bone, just like so. And it has like that natural piece there, and you can just cut it straight down. And now you've got the drumstick, you got some little